Good morning. It's turned out nice again. How's it going, guys? You alright? You know you're not allowed to swear in the first, 6, 8, 13 seconds of a YouTube video. I mean, they don't like you swearing at all, to be honest. That's why my videos get restricted a lot. Even yesterday's morning briefing was restricted, and the day before's morning briefing was restricted, but I appealed, and I think both of them got overturned in the end, but kind of pointless later, isn't it? How are you doing? You alright? Oh, first coffee of the day. Here we go. Are you ready? Oh, yes. That's beautiful, guys. There's a dog out there been barking for about an hour. Needs putting down. Not even joking. How are you doing? Are you alright? I didn't get any videos out yesterday because, to be honest with you, I didn't really think there was anything worth talking about, and I don't need to do that around here. I don't need the views and clicks, and I'm sure you guys don't want to have your time wasted, so I didn't want to patronise you or, I don't know. I just didn't think there was anything worth talking about. Maybe today, I would like to hope there's something to talk about today, because yesterday I was sort of like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll be doing a live watch along today. For the game this evening. Do we call it this evening or do we call it this afternoon? What would you call it? Based on the UK time zone. I would call it this evening. Yeah, a little bit later for me. So we'll do a watch along. Come along, please do come along before the game, half an hour before the game. Half time maybe, full time. You can watch the game with me. Yeah, if you want to chill and watch the game with me. Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, we'll probably do a live stream earlier. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not sure of the schedule today. That dog, can you hear that dog yapping? Remy's out there chasing flies. He's got a new bone cooked for him. I got him a bone out at freezer yesterday and boiled it for him. He won't have. He's one of them dogs, like like my old dog, like Rodders. I could give him a marrow bone. He'd just, all right, Rods, calm down. He goes, just turns it up like that. Cook it, please. So he's got to have it cooked. Crazy dog. So, my sore throat's nearly gone. Almost gone. I didn't know whether to tell you this or not. But I've hurt my back. There's always something in there. I was laying in bed last night. There's nobody here. I don't like that. Just got in bed and I went, my back. I couldn't roll over. It's killing. My back is killing. Honestly, I've pulled a muscle in my back doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I took 400 milligrams of, ibuprofen that I found in my drawer, because I was like, can I take 800? Can I take 400? I didn't know what to take, so I took 400. This morning I took 800. It's fucking hypochondriac. Oh, my back is killing. Anyway, so... I want to give some shout outs to the wonderful people that supported me yesterday with their hard-earned cash. On the live stream yesterday afternoon, John Conway, Jen, Daryl Kenchington, David Crompton, William and Neil. I'll tell you about William in a minute. No bad news or anything. Brother Ben, Alan Metcalf, Radical Sheikh Gambino. They support me with the super chats on the streams. Did we have any super thanks on any videos? I think we did. The morning briefing of the 27th, that was yesterday. Carl Russell, yeah, decaf coffee, and then he's covered his face because I said I have a decaf. I switched to decaf because I wasn't sleeping on a night, so I was like, well, I'll try that then. So stop taking the piss, Carl. I promise you I'll get normal coffee next, okay? Thank you, Carl. Watty as well, my man. I fucking love Watsy. He says, look at me, I've got a fish. Oh my fucking God, laughing faces. That's to do with, I was talking about what women are subjected to on dating apps when they see all the men on the profiles holding fish up and stood next to the motorbikes and being all manly and that. Do you know what I mean? Only fish out you'll see me with is haddock on a fucking plate with chips and mushy peas. Thank you, Watty, I love you, man. Daryl Kenchington, for the next cafe trip, at least you'll get money from this. Staggered, this is restricted. Oh yeah, that's because that video was restricted. So if you ever see a pinned message from me saying your video is restricted, that's the one to buy me a coffee on if you want to. It annoys me, to be honest with you. And I generally win the appeals, but then you've kind of lost the momentum. David Coleman, start your Saturday with a coffee. Copites of Anfield, Gareth Turner, what a hero he is, doing really well with his YouTube channel. Morning bro, have a coffee or a beer. Clive Mitchell, hi Dunk, good morning briefing as usual, glad your throat is on the mend, thank you. And I think I went through these other ones, Simon Digweed, Carl Russell, Heather, yes I did, on the previous day. Now, before I advance, I do know some came through PayPal as well, because the link is in the video description. We had Denise O'Connor. She says, coffee or two. How nice is that? That came through yesterday. Thank you, Denise. That's lovely. Who else did we have? I know there's more. Jeff Potenga. I'm not sure. I think I gave Jeff a shout yesterday, but he might have missed it. But Jeff also did that. I'm just loading up everything and I'm getting that whirring like. There we go. What did I say? Jeff. Where's Jeff? Yes, morning brief, 26th of September. William Scanlon as well. And he sent something over and he said, wanted to send you this so you can get it straight away. Keep up the great work, pal. You're really making a difference in people's lives. That's nice, isn't it? Because when it comes through PayPal, Monzo, Revolut, it's instant. I can go and get some there and then. Do you know what I mean? Get a coffee there and then. YouTube is the 23rd of the following month. So that's very nice. Thank you, William. Carl as well, which is JoeSoap73. Thanks for all you do for us, Dunk. Cheers again, pal. And that I think that's it, guys. If I've missed you out, please do let me know. It's very, very important to me. You guys that support me, my channel members. Listen, if you're here for the right reason, if you thumbs up a video, right, you're supporting the channel. If you drop a comment, you're supporting me because it gets me through my days, And when you get a nice comment, if I'm having a bit of a bad day, it just lifts me a little bit. Do you know what I mean? So that's supporting me. Obviously you can buy me a beer or a coffee. That's definitely supporting me. I turned the boys down yesterday, said I can't go out. My friends came over. Ben, you'll have seen Ben in the Sugar Babes video I do on Saturday night streaming. And Sean with the big fingers in the same video. They've just come over here. They were like, are you coming out yesterday? I was like, no. I'll see them tomorrow. Going to the football tomorrow. So I'm going to have a beer with them after the football. So yeah, that's a great way to support me. The channel membership is, really supportive, because it's ongoing. The VIP membership is like the holy grail. Do you know what I mean? That's like life-changing, really, to be honest with you, because, in February is the most difficult month of the year for me. And I literally go through February going, I don't know I'm going to get to the end of the month. It's like that every year. And then you get a VIP member coming in, it's like, oh my fucking God. It makes a big difference, you know what I mean? So it does, honestly. If you're here for the right reasons, if you do any of those things, thumbs up on a video and comment a video, take you a couple of seconds of your time. And they really help me. They do, honestly. So I do appreciate it, guys. You are the best. You really are. That dog's still barking. It's annoying, isn't it? Remy's on fly patrol. Can you give me a... No, he's ignored me. So, there's nothing to talk about. What I will do is ask you for any score predictions for today's game. You got any predictions? Would you like to enlighten me? How are you feeling about the game? I'm looking forward to it. I am going to kick back and do the live stream throughout the game tonight, so that should be good fun. Some people, they like them live streams. They like the watch-alongs, maybe they sat at home and it gives them someone to talk to. If you think about it, there's a lot of people out there that are on their own, and they maybe just sat watching game and you see something in a game and you want to tell someone, do you know what did you just fucking see? Do you know what I mean? And if you're on a live stream with me with the watch-along, there's no audio because I mute the audio because you're not allowed to have the audio of the game. And it basically just like having your mate sat next to me. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the only thing is there can be a bit of a delay if you're watching a stream or whatever, but I think you can still pause the YouTube stream for a few seconds. I don't know. I'm sure if Matthew Beale's watching, he'll tell you how to do it because he knows. Fucking Matthew Beale knows everything. He does. He knows everything. I hope you're feeling better, Matthew. I know you've had a few things doing your head in recently. That coffee is beautiful. Decaf or not, it's beautiful. Every time I open my phone, look, it's her legs. That's a wall, by the way. They're not laid on the floor. And I didn't take it. It's not an injury pic. Oh, you're probably wondering why it's a wall. Yeah, I don't know. She sent it to me. So anyway, she's got great legs, fucking great legs, and then painted toenails. I love that on a chick. And I'm not over keen on it when they do it themselves, so it's all over the place. You know what I mean? Do you remember that Eddie Murphy movie? What was it? He had a thing for women with painted toenails. See, I like it. I think it's sexy, different colours and all that. You know what I mean? My favourite's red, and I like a dark red. But I'm not too keen on black. Do you know what I mean? I remember, no names, but someone that I was very close to out here for many years. She always had red, dark red, you know, because she knew I liked it. And when we split up, we split up all the time, and towards the end, when we split up, she she put a picture on social media. I think she was like dipping her toes next to a pool out here in Spain, and her toenails were black. But it was for me, do you know what I mean? In other words, go fuck yourself, do you know what I mean? I miss her, man, to be honest with you. Anyway, so, but I'm very happy as I am now. And I wouldn't change anything. Right, let's, what were we doing? How did we get on to, oh yeah, I know we got onto that. All right. Oh, listen to this numpty from ex-Indie, right? One of the most notorious ex-account for misleading people, allegedly. We are at the LFC. Well, actually, I'm going to read it in their English because it doesn't read very well. We are at LFC Team Hotel. Alisson Becker has passed his fitness test. He will start tonight. Diogo Jota seems very happy this morning. Looks like he's been told he will start. We don't believe you. People believe this shit as well. Can you believe it? I'm convinced that the people that reply to that account in particular, I'm convinced they're teenagers or something, because no grown adult would get involved with that, would they? Would they? Do you do that? Do you? Now you might be saying to me, hang on a fucking minute, how do you know then? Well, because I monitor the hashtag LFC, and I also have to keep an eye on like an account like that, because I like to keep an eye on where stuff comes from. Do you know what I mean? Because people come on my stream and go, Dunk, have you heard this? Blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? So, you see, I don't agree with this, and I'm going to show this to you. So, this is an X account. I don't know if you can see it. My screen's a bit mucky. Basically encouraging someone to have a bet, and there's a big stack of money there. I don't agree with it. Now he started. Oi! Don't you start lowering yourself to that little fucking ranting thing's level. No. Wish you could see his face. No. Oi! What did I tell you? No. Sit. Right, go on. You can go. Go on. Piss off. He's watching this in me, he thinks it's cool. Anyway, so, right, don't get me wrong, over the years, you know, I used to have, betting affiliations on the main website, Coptor. But that was, like back then, that was because people couldn't really, you had to pay tax in a bookmaker's, 10% I think it was, but you could book online. It was like a new thing that started at the time. And it was with Blue Square. And you know the commissions on that, right? On Blue Square, back in the day, right? So we're going back to 98, 99, 2000. You could easily pocket $3,000 a month just from betting commissions, from people betting. And I think that's because the website was extremely popular, you know what I mean? I do not think you would get that today. But as I've grown older and wiser, apparently, I've realised that some people struggle with betting and gambling. Do you know what I mean? And you got to remember, when I started the website, I was in my early 20s, so you don't think a 23, 24-year-old or something doesn't think as a 50-year-old does. So I just don't have any betting affiliations. Although I think on the front page of coptalk.com, I think there is a couple of betting adverts on the right-hand side. They renew once a year. One of them, for example, the other day renewed, and 100% of that I just gave to Charlotte, my daughter. She said, "You keep it, love," because she works for me unwaged on the website, and she deals with everything that you guys need help with. And she's a full-time mum, and she's got her own job, full-time job, and so she helps us, and sometimes I'm not in a position to go, so the job came, you take it, love, you know what I mean? So for me, that's like, it's just a no-brainer. It's looking after my daughter, but to go on social media and put a stack of cash, I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me, to be honest with you. Don't get me wrong, I like a bet. I love a bet. I really do. My girlfriend's just messaged me and she's put, "I'm with me mum. I'm with my mum." Kiss. She's lovely. She really is a nice girl. I like that she's gone to see her mum. Her mum lives on her own, and she's very old lady, and very frail lady. So that things like that, people like that look after their mums. Yeah, love it. Everyone goes, "Yeah, I look after my mum." Nah, some people go a little bit beyond that, I think, to be honest with you. Anyway, I like a bet. I do. I like a bet. I don't bet very often. And to be honest, if I was watching a game of football today as a neutral, no interest in either team, if I'm going to watch it, the only way you'll get me to watch it is if I put a fiver on it. And I always do plus 2.5 goals. Even if I think there's going to be no goals in the game, I know what you're thinking, well, why would you do that? If there's not going to be 3 goals or more, you know what I mean? Because I can't watch a game of football and not want someone to score, if that makes sense. So when someone's attacking, when you do a plus 2.5 bet, which means more than 2 goals, it's just the way that it's worded, by any team in the game, so 3 goals or more, you have both teams playing for you. So every time there's an attack, you're cheering on the other team. And then when they lose possession, it doesn't matter, because the other team's going to, I'd give anything to be with you now, kids. Oh, isn't she lovely? So when you lose possession, you don't go, "Oh, fuck, I have to wait until that team attacks again," because the other team's attacking now, right? So it's end to end. That's the best bet I think you can do. If you do the reverse of that, less than 2.5 goals, minus 2. So if there's more than 2 goals in the game, you lose. So every time a team attacks, you're like, "Don't score, don't score, don't score." Nah, I'd rather do the plus 2. In fact, I'm going to have a bet today. See, it's worked on me. Do you see what I mean? It's planted the seed to have a bet, but I'm doing it for fun, not to try and get rich. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'd say to you, especially if you're a young person. Whenever you have a bet, right, do it as if you've lost, that you can afford to throw that money away, right? So if you're going to have a £10 bet, for example, you have to treat that as entertainment, like you would if you went in a bar and said, "Give us a couple of pints." Don't do it if you're skint. Like, "Yeah, if I win the bet, dunk, it's evens, I get 20, now I can pay my phone bill." No, never do it. Because the worst thing in gambling is when you chase. Because when you chase, your heart sinks further, and then you're under more pressure. And then you double up, and then it just keeps spiraling, So that has worked. I'm not using their betting affiliation link, but it's planted the seed. And I'm not I would say I'm not a gullible, vulnerable person like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about it, and I'm talking about having a 2.5, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah. I see that advert," which it is an advert. I don't... One moment. It doesn't say hashtag ad on it, which is breaking the law. But I wouldn't. Things like that normally wouldn't make me go, "Oh, I'll have a bet now." But there's people out there that are maybe on their ass that see that stack of money in that. I just think it's fucking wrong. Sorry, I think it's wrong, and I'm not being a boring fat fucking. You know what I mean? I just think it's wrong. Right. What am I going to put 500 quid? if I had 500 quid to play with now, what would I spend it on? 500 quid. Credit card. I have to be sensible. Actually, no, fuck the credit card. My mum used to say, "Live, you only live once, son," and look what happened to her. 55, gone. My uncle was out here recently, her brother. I didn't like saying her brother then, sounded a bit disrespectful. My mum's brother. And he was like, "My aim is to leave this planet with £1 million of debt." That's what he said to him. "We'll fucking leave with £1 million of debt." I know my mum used to say, "Just do what you want, son. Live your life." And I've got that attitude, to be honest with you. I'd really like to go and see my girlfriend again. I'd like to go and see, because I don't see her now until the end of October. Till the end of October, 26th, I think, of October, which is a long time. It's the longest that we're going to be apart. I'd like to go over. I looked at flights around the 11th, I think it was, a Friday maybe. And I thought, I could go over on a Friday, come back to Sunday or Monday, But the flights are so expensive at the moment. Like, you're probably looking at €200 maybe, or 160 quid, something for a flight maybe. By the time you've put, you're going to take a little bag with you or whatever and stuff like that. So I can't do it. Being honest with you, I'd love to go and see her. But I can't do it at the minute. If things change, then yeah, I would love to go and do that, to be honest. But if not, I'll have to wait till 26, But I just think she helps my mood and everything, you know what I mean? Like, it does help. Anyway, that's that. How did we get onto that? So we'll see. We'll see. Just things are a bit different now, I guess. Online, August was a good month. Now it's quiet. So you see, if I'd have made loads of videos yesterday, I would, in theory, would have generated more revenue, right? I could have sat there and thought, I really want to go and see my chick. I'll do. You know what I mean? But I can't do that. I can't do it. If I can't go, can I? So October it is. That's a lovely cup of coffee. You know me, guys. I wear me out of my sleeve. Like, obviously last month was a good month, and I told you, didn't I? So I fucking get in there, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? It's not always bad. It's just like, that was 1 month. That was 12 was a good month. We've got Martin Thubermendy to thank for that. Yeah, nice one, mate. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that dog stopped barking. I can open the window. There we go. Oh, that draft is lovely. So what we're going to do today then? What we're going to do today? I got weighed again. I didn't lose any more weight. But that's a good thing. I know what you're thinking. How is that a good thing? Right, well, I get weighed every day, right? And people say you shouldn't get weighed every day. They say, "Oh no, you shouldn't get weighed every couple of weeks because, you lose motivation or whatever." No, it keeps me in check, to be honest with you. So I've been the same weight for 3 days now. In fact, I've gained 100 grams since yesterday. Well, we all know 100 grams is. I go in that bathroom there and that'll soon be sorted, won't it, guys? So I've stayed the same weight for 3 days. I lost 6 pounds since Tuesday up until Thursday, and then I've just plateaued. But I've got years of watching weight loss, and it fluctuates, So it's not uncommon to lose 6 pounds and then the next day again 2, even though you've done nothing. And I could explain why that works, but I won't bore you to death. But because of that, you then know that then you're going to drop 4. So you might drop 6, gain 2, drop 4. And it's always like that. It's like that all the time. And what's interesting is I've stayed the same weight for 3 days. I haven't gone up, so that means I'm going to get another drop, which will probably be tomorrow. So I'm good about that. I'm actually at my lowest weight since June or something like that. So I'm happy with that. I'm being really good, to be honest with you. Well, I might change tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to the football. I'm going to go and see David Villa's Benidorm play. Got promoted last year. I'm a season ticket holder now. I'm really looking forward to that. We are going on a coach. It is a home game, but the stadium, we had really bad rain here. I don't know if you remember me telling you the other day, I had a problem with my electrics and that. Well, the stadium's had a problem as well, and the pitch is waterlogged, and it just wasn't going to be ready for today. So we're playing at a place called Villajosa, which is like another small town, a little bit further up the coast, not far. I don't know, probably 20 minutes or something. I don't know, it's not far. And I could have made my own way there, but I'm going to go on the bus because I think that's part of it, you know, going with your mates and excuse me. So I could have gone on scooter or in car. But no, I'm going to go down to the bar in the morning, probably about 10 a.m. and just have a little side. That's too early for me, to be honest, at the side. Maybe 11. But then again, if the game kicks off at 12, what time are we leaving, you know? But look, it's an Everton supporters bar as well. My mate that runs the supporters club here is an Everton fan. He's got an Everton supporters bar, so it's quite funny. So we're going to do that tomorrow, and then after that I'll get dropped off back in Benidorm, and then my mates Ben and Sean, I said I'd meet them. I was thinking, you know, I was just looking at the cap behind me there, the Yankees cap that John Henry apparently doesn't like to see when he visits, you know, England or whatever, or probably in America, I assume that too, because they're obviously the rivals to the club he owns. And I was thinking, how good would that be if everyone, if everyone at Anfield that didn't like FSG had a Yankees cap on when he's, it'd be funny that. And not a red one, because it might not stand out, because on TV it just look all red. Those little black and white caps or something like that. That's the only reason why that's here at the moment. You know what I mean? Fuck John Henry. I think they're going to sell, you know. I do. And it's nothing to do with this, like, this nonsense that you're seeing at the moment. I said this earlier in September before this shit started. You know what I mean? But I've always maintained it. And I've explained why. I received an email yesterday. True story. When is that? Is that today? Valencia Real Sociedad. Is that today, guys? Valencia Real Sociedad. That's worth keeping an eye on. Real Sociedad. I just got an email from Valencia. It's today, Real Sociedad, yeah. Host Valencia. Liverpool goalkeeper. And Mendy, of course, yeah. You might be interested in that. Although it's about the same time as the Liverpool game, so scratch that. Right, I received an email yesterday. I'm not going to say the name of the person. Okay, so, sorry, it was to do with Liverpool for sale, and it was to do with, I haven't replied to this yet, so the person that sent me this, if you're watching the video, you know it takes me forever to reply to emails. This is talking again, KD Cornwall, I told you about him, this says here, who is someone from Dynasty Equity. Now, if you remember, I said to you, he's the co-founder of Dynasty Equity. And his name's cropped up again, and this is the person that I'm keeping an eye on. I'm not going to read the contents of the email. But someone somewhere thinks, this is quote, he thinks that FSG, the brand, will go up for sale. So they are getting it all set up now, multiple. Basically saying that the old lot could go up, but I don't know about that. However, it's the author of the email is not saying that. It's someone at another football club in England thinks that FSG are going to sell all sorts, but you know what I mean? So that could be just something that's heard all the Liverpool rumours and stuff, but it wouldn't make sense if they're trying to get involved in golf and that. Although, you know, there is this Boston Celtics thing as well, which I've been following. There's still been mentioned with that. But I was going to do a video about that. I've got all the information on my other computer, or one of my computers. I think it said it would take 57 years for FSG to recoup their investment in that organisation, in the Boston Celtics, are they called, if they spent $3.75 billion to buy them. So anyway, these are topics for another day, I think, yeah? So my back's hurting a bit. I want to go. I'm starting to feel a bit uncomfortable stood here. So I'm going to go, guys. Hope you're okay. Hope you have a fantastic, as Brendan Rodgers would say, weekend. And I'm sure, I don't know, I might go live soon. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I just want to go and sit down a little bit. I feel a bit uncomfortable. But I will definitely be live for the watch along today. All right. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate. I know you are amongst the best and most loyal of my viewers. Apart from those of you that are just here for the nosy. Oh, I let you down. I didn't say anything today, did I? Please thumbs up the video if you appreciate the video. If you want to support my channel. Obviously, thumbs down it if you're a butthurt bitch. With little confidence in life. And do leave me a comment, guys. Anything to do with the contents of this video or anything you would like to let me know. I'd love to know what you're doing for the weekend, you know. Honestly, I mean that. Like, what you're doing this weekend. Any predictions for the game, etc., etc. And if you want to buy me a beer tomorrow or a coffee, please use the super thanks button under this video. It's a love heart. And if you don't want to use that, there are other ways in the video description, different links in there that enable you to do that. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and we'll regroup at some point today. All right, guys, take care.